Hey, how's it going? Just wanted to continue to get ready for the season by looking at some video. Kind of want to make some of these videos with some film, see what we can learn. As you know, I'm not a football coach, but I am a football nerd, and I would love to go through like a play of the week or a couple concepts that people are interested in. And if I don't have the answer, I will find the answer. That's what we do here. But since I wrote this Caleb Downs piece recently and got to look at a bunch of his film with my friend Dominic, I thought it would be fun to look at one of those with you. So let's do it. All right. So the goal with Caleb Downs here, as far as I'm concerned, is to always figure out where he's going to be. So this first video is pretty clear. I think this is Western Michigan, but the point is here he is up kind of over the right tackle, kind of B gap adjacent, but he's showing blitz. And what he actually is doing is it looks like he's got the running back out of the backfield if the running back goes on a route. If he doesn't, then you are sort of the spy slash delay rusher or something along those lines. So let's take a look at this first play. There he is. He waits and then he attacks. And that's how, or one of the many ways he gets damaged. We have two views of every snap here. So again, just good awareness and the type of guy you like there at the first level. Okay, so as we continue to go through this, here's a Michigan State snap, and here he is at the second level, kind of playing where you would expect like the linebacker level, let's call it the second level. So just keep an eye on this. This time again, he's probably in that A gap, but obviously back, a good 7 yards off the field. But let's take a look at what he does here. Kind of a blitz right at the snap. Takes on, I believe, the back, and the quarterback does break out of there and makes a really nice play. But again, this is just kind of to show you what Caleb Downs is all about. Here he comes, works the running back, spins out of there, is unable to make the play, but obviously is a big part of the traffic. So first level, second level. Now let's go to the third play. Third play, he is the single high deep safety. This is Iowa. And this looks like a freaking cover zero maniac play with kind of man under. But Caleb's got to get there. He's got to cause chaos. Look how deep he is, just sprinting with abandon. The guard can't get to him in time, and it causes, a rush throw. All right, here he is again, fourth play. Here he is. Is that him back in that second level? Yeah. And once again, times it up with the snap. And the Nebraska quarterback obviously reads it and goes to his hot, and the leverage of that corner allows the slant to happen. But again, Caleb Downs, just a problem from everywhere. So you can see how opposing quarterbacks, what is this, the fifth snap? Okay, here we are again, kind of out there past the wide nine, kind of overhang, but also he's got the number 3 receiver. So let's see what the plan is here. I think this is just another corner blitz. Yeah, he's coming, gets around the running back, chases out the quarterback, who again actually makes a pretty good throw. Michigan will take that, but you got to know where Caleb is at all times. From this video, you would think he blitzes all the time. Obviously, it's something you only do a handful of times a game because the last thing you want is to play into the tendencies so they're waiting so they can burn you. But here he is again. He's over the slot again, and he's coming again. But right down that A gap, and this one darn near causes an interception because the quarterback sees what's happening and is trying to get it out immediately because he knows bad things. But again, that's darn near a pick six. Okay. I don't know where we are in the snap count here, but again, now we're back at the second level. He is moving levels and moving placement on the field constantly. Yes, a lot of that is offensive deployment, but this just shows you what Caleb Downs is all about. This time they're going to try to outflank. He is not feeling that at all. And his seek and destroy, when he comes downhill, it happens fast. Like, look at that. He's directing traffic, and then he is right on the quarterback in the blink of an eye. It's just great stuff. Okay, so this one, we're back in that kind of where we were in the first snap. I forget, is this Michigan? I can't remember who this is against, but here he is, almost lined up like a defensive tackle might. Here he comes, gets there. So this is why we talked about he may be the type of guy who can get you some sacks, some strip sacks, some forced fumbles, even some interceptions right at the line where he jumps up and almost grabs the pass out of midair. I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time. I am saying this is what makes him a joker safety. He isn't a defensive back per se. He is a chaos causer all over the field. He can definitely handle his pass coverage. He can definitely handle his run fits and attacking TFLs. But this reel is pretty much just attacking quarterbacks over and over again. So here he comes, kind of delays it for just a split second and then pounces. They could do so much with him. Here he comes again from distance, right up through the A gap, gets a sack. This is a beauty. This end zone view is pretty sweet too, because you don't see him. Like, let's go back just a step. Like, that nowhere in here. Like, you got six across, right? But here comes Caleb. I mean, again, if a quarterback is waiting on it, like maybe Drew Brees could see that, but everybody else at the college level, that's just crazy. Okay, against Michigan. All right, we're out wide again, almost like an edge rusher. Takes on the running back, gets home, and forces another quick throw. Caleb Downs moves all over the field, all three levels, and from sideline to sideline, he can be used in a myriad of ways. A couple more here, I think. Oh, these are both the Cotton Bowl. So these are not attacking the quarterback. These are Malachi Tony. So look at the distance here, and you know Malachi Tony is as fast as it gets. And this is where Caleb Downs is able to, I think, force two fumbles in this game. Now, obviously, Ohio, this is just kind of showing in the open field, I don't think you're going to find a much better tackler. And also, he gets the football. This is just, breaking it down and making sure you get one of the fastest guys in college football to the ground. And then in this next snap, and I think our final one, he's clear across the field, but hammers him right there. The end zone view is pretty sweet, and the ball comes out again. So two forced fumbles against Malachi Tony. Like, look where he is. He is way over to the side there, and sees Malachi, sees what's happening, reads it, gets the ball out. It bounces right back to Tony. But I mean, that's the type of player we're talking about here. So, you know, overall, this is just one of the three ways I looked at him, but just as a utility playmaking joker. And joker simply means, the opposition each week has to decide, how are we classifying him? What sort of rules are we using? Is he a linebacker? No. Is he a deep safety? Of course not. He's just a movable piece that should give teams fits. So don't know if this video works for you. We'll see how it works. We'll see if it even sees the light of day. But there you go. There's a little X's and O's looking at video here, and hope you enjoyed that.